Hey guys, Sam from Manfa Makes and
Loose Mike.
so welcome back to all our returners and hi to any newbies. It is so great to have you here. Please do stick around, and no matter whose video you are watching, whether it is this one right now or somebody else out there on YouTube, give them a thumb. It costs nothing but helps them out so much. Thumbs are lacking across the YouTube land, so please try and remember those thummies. Thank you so much. Okay, so you are seeing this on Friday. It is not Friday in our time right now, but through the magic of scheduling videos.
It is.
It is Friday.
Thursday.
It's Thursday today, but you're seeing this on Friday, and on Fridays we do a crochet catch up. Now, I did hint a little while ago that there will be less and less crochet content. Well, kind of. There will still be crochet content, but it will probably be the same thing time after time for me, because I have been super lucky to bag a commission project, and that has to take precedence for the minute because I have made that promise, I have made that commitment. I work with both the people involved so they know where to find me. And I want to do a good job for them and get it done in time. I find commission projects an honour, but I also find them highly pressured. So I want to make sure that I am working on it at a comfortable pace for me, so that I am not getting stressed or frustrated with it, but also that I'm not lagging behind and I miss the deadline because it is for a birthday. So you will see every Friday my progress on that piece, which will actually be the second thing that I show. Obviously we do tile of the week every week, so that will always be on a Thursday. If you haven't seen this week's, go back to yesterday's video, check it out. Appreciate it. So it will definitely be tile of the week, but for me mainly it is going to be my commission. I may squeeze a few things in along the way, but I am making no promises because, like I said, the commission has to take precedence. Now, Thursday was also the start of Luck of the Draw 7. Mike is not participating this time. He is going to concentrate on the hug that he's already on and future hugs that he's had in the works and planning stage for quite a while. I'm still on the fence as to whether I'm going to join in or not. I haven't watched the video because I don't want to know what the number is, because I haven't selected yarn and I don't want to be swayed by knowing what the first number is in how I select my yarns. That's not how it works. I just don't know whether I can commit to a 20-week project, like I said, with this big commission piece on, because it is a king-size throw, guys. It's not just a little baby blanket this time. It is a huge project. So I don't know whether Luck of the Draw 7 will begin this week for me, or whether I'm going to skip this one and join in next time. What I might do is definitely write down the number order if I'm not joining in, and I could do it retrospectively later in the year. That could be an option. I'm still really not sure how or if I am going to do it. I am going to keep up with Litza over at Coco's Crochet, because I started that one. I've done 2 months out of the 12 months already, and I think her next piece is or her next part is being released on Saturday, so I will keep up with that. And to be fair, the beauty of that is they are very non-intense stitches, and that is not a criticism. That's exactly what I need right now. I just need a mindless fly through project in between the more intensive one that I've got on, because I am doing the stitch sampler version that she is doing. So far we've had half double crochet and V-stitch, so it has been super enjoyable, and it's only 8 rows that I'm doing for each calendar month, so that one I can slot in, and it's only twice a month that she releases the next part, so that one I am going to continue with. So Litza, if you're watching, don't worry, I'm still going to do it. And also, guys, I'm struggling for inspiration with Luck of the Draw 7. I really don't know if I want to do another blanket. I don't know what other project I can do which is going to either be useful and used by me, or something that somebody else is going to want. So if you've got any suggestions, throw them down in the comment section for me. Give me some inspiration, give me some ideas. Tell me some of the things that you've made with past ones, because there might just be a comment that lands down there that makes me go, oh yeah, I can do that. That's cool. Yeah, I'm going to do it. So if you want to see Luck of the Draw 7, try and give me a little bit of help down in the comments, guys, because I am really struggling. All my energy is being taken up with the commission piece. Don't want to let Nan down, but also I don't want to put too much on my plate that I let the paid commission slide. So with all that to say, I do have another crochet item to show you. Super pleased because it's an FO. I've got an FO on a Friday. Doesn't happen very often, and this is only the 3rd finished object I have done so far in 2023.
I haven't even finished any.
Yes, but
No, I'm doing a bigger project.
You're doing a bigger project, but also you work one project at a time. I do multiple projects at once, so I am going to get a few more FOs along the way.
Just a little secret. I plan to change that.
Ooh, interesting. He tells you guys before he tells me. Anyway.
Well, I'm telling you at the same time, technically.
So yes, my FO, you might have seen it as a short on my channel. I think it was Wednesday. I finished Amanda's test pattern. Yay! And I finished right on the last day of January. I mean, talk about leaving it close to the wire. I was the same with schoolwork though. I would have like 3 months for a coursework project, and I would wait until the last 2 weeks and try and get 3 months of work done in 2 weeks. Terrible for putting pressure on myself, I am. But she's done, and you may not be able to see all of it in frame because she is quite big. Because as I have explained, I had to tweak Amanda's patterns for my own.
Oh my god, it's huge.
Yeah, for my own.
It just keeps unraveling.
I mean,
just keeps unraveling.
My hand is off screen, fully stretched out, and even with this one stretched out, I can't reach the end of it. So it is massive, and I'm 5'7".
It's really heavy.
So it's got to be 6.5 foot maybe. But look, she's got a lacy edge on her now. Can you see, Amanda? Can you see? She is all done and pretty full. So yes, you're not going to be able to see the full thing, but if you want to see her wrapped around my mannequin, please do check out my short. Oh my goodness, I am stealing Mike's project. Yeah, on my short, she's wrapped around a mannequin, and she can wrap around me. Let's try and do this. Now, this is also going to be gifted to someone as a hug. I'm not going to tell you who, because they don't even know. But, yeah. I mean, look, guys, there is lots of room in this one. She is pretty big, and how far down my back does she go?
She touches your bottom.
There you go. So, the beauty of Amanda's pattern, because I've been saying I messed up and I'm doing it wrong and everything else. I have spoken to Amanda because obviously I had to let her know that I had completed her. I had a little question with the lacy edge, which she talked through with me. Which has meant that the pattern needed to be tweaked just a little bit, and she's going to do that, and I still need to send her pictures so that she can include pictures of my finished item at the end of her project pattern. So yes, I talked to her about it, and she said, will you stop telling people that you're doing it wrong, because actually it just shows the versatility of her pattern. Me doing what I did also showed Amanda that her pattern can be tweaked to other people's preferences. Her initial idea for her pattern was you take 1 cake of yarn and you can make the whole shawl with 1 cake, because a lot of us have 1 cakes and we're not really sure what to do with them. We're unsure whether one is going to be enough or one's going to be too much, etc. So with Amanda's tension, you know, and the gauge and stuff that she's got on there, she makes you do 35 rows of the main body and then you lace the edge. You should be able to get it done in 1 cake if your tension is similar to hers. Now, I'm a tight crocheter. I've said it all over YouTube. That has not changed. And I had to do way more than 35 rows. I haven't even counted, but I would say I did at least double that for the main body. and I had to use 5 skeins of yarn, not cakes, but 5 skeins that I had on my shelf. Because if I had gone up a couple of hook sizes, it would have stuck to Amanda's 1 cake prefaces for the pattern. But the way I did it shows that you can take whatever yarn you've got in stash and you can just keep going with that main repeat of the main body of the pattern until it's as big as you want it, and then you can still do the lacy edge no matter how many rows you've done, no matter how many skeins you've put in. It is still a versatile pattern to suit your needs. So if your need is to just use up one random cake that you don't know what to do with and you think it will make a really pretty version of this, perfect. Follow her pattern to the T, job done. If you've got a lot of stash yarn and again you don't really know what to do with, you think it will look lovely in a pattern like this, just keep going until the yarn's gone. Now what I did is I did put 4 full skeins of yarn in the main body, and then I used a whole skein for the lacy edge. This lacy edge is a yarn eater. So if you are going to adjust it to your own needs, please make sure that you leave enough yarn to do that lacy edge. And again, the lacy edge, she gives you a setup row, the first row, and then the repeat rows. And again, you can make the edge as long and as deep as you like. I actually only did the amount of rows that she put in her pattern because that was all the yarn I had. And actually there was a 6 skein of this yarn, but the colour was not done right. There was something wrong with the dye coloration, and I put it straight in my scraps, but I managed to find a small part of that skein that I could finish the end of my lacy edge, and I only needed 5 yards, if that. So it took just a little over 5 skeins in total, but you can do the main part as big as you want, the lacy edge as big as you want. Now Amanda's does curl more, mine's more of a ruffle, but I still think it's pretty. I still think it turned out gorgeous. Thank you so much, Amanda, for allowing me to test your pattern. I am so pleased that what I thought was a mistake on my part actually helps you and makes your pattern more appealing to a wider audience that want to use it for more than just a 1 cake project. Amanda will be releasing this month. I don't have a date for when she will be releasing yet because she is still waiting on me for pictures, for one thing. Need to get my butt into gear. Sorry, Amanda. And then the few little tweaks that she's got to make sure that it is absolutely perfect before she puts it up for sale. And she corrected me last time I spoke about it. She's not putting it up for $5 or $4.99. It will be $4.50. So even more reasonable in my opinion, because I think it should be a minimum of $5. But that's just me as her friend trying to help her out as much as I can and make her realise it's worth more than she's given it, or you know, selling it for. But it is her pattern, her price point, well worth it. When it is released, I do highly recommend you go over and purchase a copy. These shawls look so beautiful no matter what yarn you use, and that's not just me bigging it up because she's my friend. I have seen Jax's Creations by Jax. She did one in a completely different colour scheme, beautiful. I have seen Kay's completely different colour scheme, beautiful. And the ones that Amanda has made, they're all different and they are all beautiful. And just by changing the colours that you pick can make the same pattern look totally different but equally as beautiful. So don't be afraid. Simple, easy pattern. Again, that is not a criticism. It just means that more people are going to be able to create this beautiful shawl. And if you're looking for a yarn eater, do it my way. If you're looking for a use a K-cup, do it Amanda's way. But thank you ever so much. I hope the person I'm gifting this to absolutely loves it. They probably won't receive it for another couple of weeks, but maybe you'll find out who it goes to if they decide to do a video on their happy mail. I don't know if they will. That is entirely up to them. It is not a requirement. So Amanda's hug is done, and just so that we wrap it up properly, I don't think I put the hook back in. I didn't. It was the 4mm clover. And I think I've just dropped my darning needle. I will find that in a moment. Because I use my 4mm clover for quite a lot of things. So I had to borrow it for something else. But here is the five skeins of yarn that I put into that shawl. So there is proof. These are going to go in my ball band wallet for my total for the year. And just for one final time, it was Yarn Bee Katarina in the colour Regal Rose, which was gifted to us in Happy Mail because they got it in the Hobby Lobby clearance and we can't get Hobby Lobby. 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 295 yards or 270 metres, 90% acrylic, 10% nylon, 3 lightweight or a DK, hand wash to 30 degrees. It is not going to focus. Hello? Is anybody out there? It'll come back in a minute. Hand wash up to 30 degrees. Do not tumble, do not iron, do not bleach. They recommended a 5mm crochet hook. I used my 4. This is a little bit roving, guys, and I would treat it more like a 2-weight even than a 3-weight. It was very, very thin in places, in a lot of places actually. But I had no problems with the yarn. 5 ball bands in my wallet for my yearly total. Beautiful hug for somebody else, and a lot of my stash gone. So I shop the hashtag #ShopMyStash23. This is really annoying me that we are so blurry. There we go. So it ticked an awful lot of boxes, and I got to help my friend out by testing her pattern. When she's released it, go grab it, guys. Bargain. Well worth it. Amanda, thank you so much again, and I hope that I helped somewhat.
When it's released, I might buy it.
There you go.
Because I might use it.
Yes, Mike is on a real big hug mission this year.
Very slowly.
Yes.
But it is a big hug mission.
But that is going to be your main focus. Yeah. Hug, hug, hug. So, yes, I don't know if I will offer to test another this year because, like I said, I've got a lot on my plate and there is a lot on my list of stuff I want to do after the commission is finished. But she was my friend. I wanted to do it for her. I wanted to help. I really enjoyed it. And yeah, nothing but positive things to say. So thank you, Amanda. So that's my FO. It's probably going to be my last FO for quite a while. So my commission piece, and then we'll get on to Mike. We'll let you lovely folks go because I've been waffling for ages again, like I always do. Yes, my boss has commissioned me to make a king size bed throw for the end of the bed for her daughter, who I also work with for her birthday mid-April. Daughter doesn't know anything about it, wanted it to be an heirloom sentimental keepsake gift that's been handmade for her to keep for years and years to come. She loved the crochet pieces I did for her before Christmas. She has seen pictures of other items I have made on my phone. She has entrusted me with this super special project for her daughter. Because in her words, I want Tammy to have something of me even after I've gone. So that is the sentiment behind it, because my boss is getting up there in years. Nobody of my workplace even knows I have a YouTube account, so nobody will be offended in anything that I'm saying, but I'm trying to be obviously sensitive and delicate to it as well. Her favourite colour is purple. There are a lot of purple lovers out there. I know a lot of you watching love purple, and a lot of our friends love purple, and even Mike loves purple. So I decided to go for a dark purple, and this is a very dark purple because I thought it would be more, what's the word I'm looking for? If I did it in white, it would show every bit of fluff, every little mark. Do you know what I mean? This is going to be more durable and withstanding. Won't need washing as much because it won't show up anything as quick or as obviously. But I also chose a yarn that was cost effective but durable, will last for years, and I chose Stylecraft Special Aran, and the colour is Emperor. I have literally just put the second ball in already, guys. I literally started yesterday, so I have been working on this for, sorry, no, that's a fib. I've been working on it for 2 days now. So in 2 days, I am on my second skein. That is the ball band, Stylecraft Special Aran. It is the colour Emperor. There, all upside down. So it's 100 grams, made in Turkey, 100% premium acrylic, approximately 196 meters or 214 yards. You can tumble, you can iron, you can dry clean. But it says cool iron, cool tumble, machine washable up to 30 degrees Celsius, recommends a 5mm crochet hook, but the pattern I am following recommends a 6mm. So there is my 6mm Clover and More. And the pattern I am making is Bonnie Bay Crochet's Celtic Cable Throw. I'll link it down below just to make sure that I have got everything right, because this is a new project to me and I've never done any of Bonnie Bay's before, but I am loving it. Loving it, loving it. So you actually start by doing the side. So the bottom of this will be on the... Oh, it's backwards in the camera. Do it that way. Sorry, guys. So the bottom of it will sit along the bottom of the bed. So you're actually working it... I'm sorry, I'm working out which way I'm pointing my hands. I can't do this left is right stuff that we have to do here. So this is the edge and we are working the blanket this way. So I have got a long way to go this way to make it king size. We have already done the cable on the edge and I am on the basket weave at the moment. Now my camera is going to show it more blue than it actually is. It is a super dark version of Cadbury Purple. It's not as bright as Cadbury Purple, but it is the same kind of tone. As you can see, I joined on my second skein up here, and I am midway through the basket weave, which is the first pattern in the 9 panels. I am literally just following her video tutorial. She is absolutely superb, easy peasy, no doubt about what you're doing at any stage, clear to understand. And even though it would be a little adventurous, I would even say an adventurous beginner could give this a go. That's how brilliant Bonnie Bay's tutorial is. And I mean, just look at the stitch definition, look at that crochet cable, and this is just the start. I've got 9 different panels and this is only the first panel, so I cannot wait to see what is coming up. 2 days work, second ball in. Let's see what progress I can make before next Friday, and I will take you along my journey every week until this beast is done. Okay, that is a promise. But that, the shawl and the tile is it from me this week, I'm afraid. So I'm going to hand you over to this lovely and give my voice a rest for 5 minutes.
And I probably won't keep you as long, but
No.
I'm going to try and talk a little bit more. So my plans that I've just said about, obviously I'm going to be concentrating on hugs.
Yeah.
Because I really want to get them out. And I bought a load of yarn for them, so I'm not letting it go to waste.
You also bought patterns for a couple.
I also bought patterns,
Yeah.
yes. So I have got, how many have I got to do?
You bought another 2 patterns.
3. I've got 4 more shawls to do that I know of.
Have you got patterns for all of those 4? Because you
No,
only
that's
bought
why
2.
I'm going to buy Amanda's.
Okay, so that makes 3, so he's still on the hunt for a 4th pattern, but he's got 4 different yarns for 4 different people.
Yes, but I've got plenty of time to get the 4th one.
Yes.
That's fine. Right. The next thing I want to try, amigurumi.
Exciting.
I have only just started, really, in my
Yeah.
crochet journey. I've nearly, was it half a year?
It'll be a year in April.
A
You've
year
done
in
9
April,
months.
yeah, there you go. So I think I'm ready. So I'm going to try it.
Okay,
Whether it comes out
so,
right, I don't know. But I think I'm ready.
so let's talk through these plans in a Manfa fashion. When you have finished the current shawl or hug that you are on, Is that going to be the point where you attempt amigurumi, or do you want to get another hug done before you attempt amigurumi?
I never actually thought about it that deep, but you know, maybe
Manfa does.
after this shawl, I'll give it a go.
Okay, and
Little bitty one.
okay,
I'm not going to do a big one first. Little bitty one.
okay.
Throughout my whole crochet journey, I've run before I can walk, and it's never. I want to keep holding that back in a little bit.
No matter when you do that amigurumi, if you are successful in your mission, Mike, you can enter it into #Amigurumi Wars 2023.
Oh, yeah.
Nice little cheeky plug there for Amigurumi Wars, eh? Like
Why
that?
not?
Did you like
Why-
that?
Why not? Anyway,
So yes.
so you all know my shawl. If you're a newbie, you don't know, but I'm about to show you.
Yeah, because our numbers keep creeping up. Thanks,
So
guys.
thank you for coming over. But
Yeah.
I have used this replica
Fake.
tulip. Fake tulip.
I knew that would throw you. I've been fighting him about using the word fake for the last 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks.
I have been using the Hobie Butterfly,
Yeah.
which is 100% premium acrylic. I nearly said that wrong. 200 grams, 7 ounces, 500 meters.
Very easy to trip over your words in front of the camera, isn't it?
Yes, it is when you're trying to be bubbly and not as
Exactly.
my normal self.
What? What do you mean? I threw him. He's normally the one that throws me. I am on fire today.
Anyway, it's 547 yards. 4 to 4.5 on both hook and needle.
Mike's just carrying on and trying to ignore what I'm trying to do, which is normally we roll swap tonight, guys.
Lightweight free or DK.
See, he's still doing
40%. I said it wrong. 40 degree wash. Shut up.
Celsius. You always
Celsius.
forget the Celsius.
Iron, tumble dry, no bleach, dry clean, and we need to figure out what
We
that
do
one
need
is.
to figure out that last symbol. We say it every
Made
week,
in
but we never
Turkey.
do.
Now, I will show you the colours, but they are...
He actually listened to me and caked them all up this week.
They are all separate.
Yes.
So this is a colour that I'm not even going to use on the shawl.
But it's in the
But
butterfly.
it's in the butterfly, so I caked it. It's a light blue.
It'll be used for a tile, probably.
Probably. Now, this is the blue that's being used along the border, the darker blue. It's very, very rich blue.
Just put them up for comparison. There we go.
It's very, very rich blue.
Yep.
And they're so silky soft. They're really hard to tangle for some reason. But when they do, because there is one over there that's completely mashed, because I just mashed it.
Didn't take Manfa's advice to
It's very
snip it and
difficult
cake.
to undo.
Yeah.
So, you know. Right.
Mike is learning more every day
Again, another colour.
to listen to Manfa.
Another colour that's not going in the shawl, but it's a
Yeah.
very nice browny cream colour. Oh,
I
hello.
would say it's like a tanny peach.
Yeah.
Like a dark tanny peach. It's not a light bright peach that's in his shawl, which he'll show you in a minute.
And of course, this
That
one's
one.
already in.
That one's in the shawl.
This is the last remainder
Put
of
those
it.
up for... Do you see what we mean, guys? So this one's nice and light and in the shawl. This one is not being used. Probably be in a tile or five.
And the next colour is going in the shawl.
Maroon.
So, let me show you. Because for those of you who have seen, you
It's
would
like
know
a
where I was.
mauvey maroon, isn't it?
Yes. For those of you who have seen, you would know where I was. Now, I was on this the flower here.
He's always called them stars. Best
I have
flower.
done the 2 rows again, and this is this colour.
Yep.
And started the maroon.
He got the 3rd colour in, guys. So last week when I said to him, you can do another 2 rows to get your last peach flower in, and you can get some maroon in.
And there's that blue at the bottom, the
And
border.
he was like, no, I'm not going to be able to do that much. Stop putting pressure on me. That's, I can't commit to that. Look at him. I knew he could. He needs to listen to Manfa. Tell him down in the comments. Listen to Manfa.
I was just judging it by my actual crochet beforehand, because I haven't been doing a lot.
Yes.
But this week I managed it. I made time for it. I was like, nope, I'm not even having a shower until I've done some. And
He
then,
did shower.
I did shower, but I came in, did my jobs, and then cracked on.
And I had a shower last thing before
Yes,
bed.
and then I had my shower and then went to bed.
Yeah. Now, Mike, I have a question for you. Do we fill the guys in on our hidden secret now or next week? Do you know what I'm referring to?
Are you going to fill me in?
You don't know what I'm referring to,
No.
do you? The thing that we've already done that we shouldn't have already done, that's hidden in a bag that they don't know is already done.
Oh.
Oh. And I can't believe I had to say all of that and you still struggle to connect the dots.
I think we should leave it.
Leave it? Leave it until next week?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a secret.
Actually, go on, tell them.
Yeah?
Fine. Yeah.
Okay, so because Mike really wants to get this shawl as far, completed as he can, as quickly as he can, because however much he loves doing it, he wants to move on. As you've heard, he wants to move on to amigurumi and the other hugs. Yeah. I've got this big commission piece that is going to be taking up a lot of my time and concentration. So we were a little bit naughty last week. The tile that you saw yesterday was not the only tile that we did last weekend. We've already done next week's and we've had it done for nearly a week now, which means we did it for a reason, guys, which means that this Sunday, when we were supposed to be making the tile for next week, we've now got a complete free evening to do the crochet that needs a lot of love and attention. We bought ourselves an extra evening of crochet by working doubly hard and getting double bubble tiles done.
Mm-hmm.
So we are sat here quite smug because I have watched a few of the tile videos today, everyone showing their beautiful tile this week, explaining about next week's, like we did ourselves yesterday. Little did you know that next week's tile was already done and in that bag as well. And everyone else that's done their videos don't know that we've already done it. But we have.
They will now.
They will now. And we did it to give ourselves a little bit of a break on the tiles. And also so that we could get our more pressing crochet. Because next week's tile, guys, was 6 rounds. We just thought, crack it out, 6 rounds, we can get both done. Whereas after next week's, they start getting a little bit more tricksy and a bit bigger again. So, perfect opportunity to do that. It may have only bought us one evening, but we are going to love every minute of that evening. But you know that we are always honest with you guys.
It's an extra evening for me to get this going.
So we weren't honest yesterday, but we're being honest now because that's just who we are.
Yep.
And I bet all of you will say you made totally the right decision, and that's absolutely fine. So yes, we did race ahead just by 1 week. We haven't gone no further, I promise. That was the only one we fast forwarded. But we are not giving you any hints, clues on yarn or time frame or nothing.
Nope.
Until next week.
You've got to watch the video.
You've got to watch the video next week.
And if you like this one, it'll be fun.
Yes, definitely. So, what I was trying to say at the beginning is you are going to see Tile of the Week every week. You will see this every week. I don't know. Oh, you'll see Litza's crochet along when the parts get released, but that's only going to be twice a month. If I can squeeze anything else in, I will, but if not, you are literally just going to be seeing this on Crochet Catch Up Fridays from me, and you'll just be seeing Mike's hug until, again, he gets on to another project. So Crochet Catch Ups should be very short and sweet for the next few weeks, and it will be pretty, it's the same throw, it's the same shawl, it's the same throw, it's the same shawl.
Well,
but
next week I'm going to throw in a curveball, not even going to tell Sam. So, we'll see.
Oh, I'll see how it is.
It's not going to be anything major. You're just going to see extras.
Okay, all right, fair enough. And like I said, guys, don't forget, if you've got any inspiration or different ideas for me other than a blanket so that it makes me go, yeah, no, now I do want to join in. I want to join in. I just don't know if I have the time to join in. Give me that spark that means I cannot refuse. Luck of the draw 7. Nothing personal to anybody, just a lot on my plate. And I know a lot of others have got a lot other stuff on their plate, but I work outside of the home and our crochet time is minimal compared to others. So sorry if it's going to be a bit samey, sorry if it's going to be a bit boring on Fridays for a bit, but you all said that you wanted to go on this journey with me, so I'm taking you along for the ride because that's what you asked for. Anyway, guys, please come and join us at our live tomorrow, straight after Granny D, as always. Sunday, I have no clue what you're going to see Sunday, but you're going to see something. Monday is going to be Magazine Monday. I have no idea about Tuesday and Wednesday. We'll deal with that when we get there. And then, of course, we're back round to Tile of the Week Thursday and Crochet Catch Up again. So.
And aren't you somewhere else?
Oh, yes. Sorry. Thank you so much. Oh, my goodness, Amanda. I'm so sorry. I did mention it in another video this week, but I'll mention it again here. So let's rewind. Right. So don't forget our live tomorrow, guys, straight after Granny D. We would love to see you there. And the topic we gave you is, what are your top 3 yarns? That is what we are going to be talking about in tomorrow's live. Sunday, there will be a video. I don't know what it's going to be yet, but there will be something. And as a bonus, I am going to be at my lovely friend Amanda's house, who is Obsessive Crochet Lady. And her live is at 12:30 Eastern. So if you want some company, if you want to join in with the fun with me and Amanda, I will be up on her panel. And we would love to see you all there if you can. Monday will be Magazine Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, I have absolutely no idea. Thursday will be Tile of the Week Thursday, and we are back round to Crochet Catch Up. So, busy, but we will see you every step along the way. But until our live tomorrow,
stay safe.
Be kind.
Look after one another.
Get some good quality time in with your loved ones.
Make sure you hit that thumb.
And you get some good quality crafting time in. We will see you in the next one.
Or around the YouTube streets.
Love you guys. Thanks for sticking around for nearly 40 minutes.